Alright guys, for my next tutorial with Gimp, I want to try to play around with some special effects that I can do with my layers that I have arranged now. Before we go any further, make sure you go to File and Save. And I'm just going to overwrite the file as an XCF already. Make sure at this step you're only saving as an XCF so you can keep all your layers together. We're still going to be working with them. Alright, one of my goals today to play around with the filters is one thing I need to make sure I get as close as I can the color of this girl's hair to my mustache so it looks a little bit more natural. So I already have my wig layer selected over to the side. Then we're going to go to colors. You have all these options. First one, let's go to brightness and contrast. And you can slide the brightness and contrast around so that you can get the amount of light that was similar on both levels. When you get it to where you like, hit OK. Another thing you can do is go to color balance, and you can slide your yellows and your reds and your blues, trying to get into that shade that you like the best that you can. So I'm going to pause the video and let you play with it for a second to get your colors right. You can also play around with the shadows and the highlights as well. Okay, I'm kind of happy with this right here, or maybe I want to make it look like I'm a punk rocker. Totally up to you. Adjust your levels to where you want it. And then when you get it done, hit OK. Alright, let's play around with some filters. Select another layer that you want to play around with. Right click on it. Then go to Filters and pick one of these below. I like Artistic and let's go to Photocopy. That always kind of comes out kind of neat. What you're going to see over here is a preview image with it. It's going to make it look like it was photocopied. You could slide the bars around left or right and adjust with them. Hit OK. It'll re-render for a second and it'll come on out. Play around with a couple filters and see what other effects that you can do. Now I've done a couple on here, but I'm not too crazy about my last one. You can always go up top to Edit, Undo. But the great thing about this program is it records your history. So go over to your layer window to that curved yellow arrow and click back in your steps. It goes all the way back to everything you did from the start of when you open up the file that day. When you're all done with your work, I would like you to try and put at least your name on it. Click on the black A button. Select your font by picking through any of these that appear here. You can change how big you want your font to be. And your color as well. And whenever you're ready, just click it somewhere on there, type your message, and you can already see it's appearing behind me. I can drag that box a little bit bigger. You can hit close. You can see over here now it's an actual layer, so I can scale it like I did with anything else, and I can just hold the chains down and get it to that size that I want. Okay, so that looks pretty good size. Again, I can move it around from the middle or grab a corner and then just hit scale when I'm all done. You can add filters and effects to text too, but let's not worry about that right now. Let's save our image for final distribution on Edmodo. Now go to File, Save As. Alright, let's save this. Let's go File and Save As. And our two types we're mainly going to work with are going to be either a JPEG or a BMP. Click on your drive so you know where you're saving it. Now hit the plus sign at the bottom. This time select JPEG. It's in alphabetical order. It'll say JPEG. Select that one. Hit save. And yes, you want to export it. That basically means we're going to flatten our image. And then hit save. Right? And then we're going to go back to Edmodo now. Once you're in Edmodo, make sure, of course, you type something in the box, like here's my picture. Then click on File, and open up your browser window. Find the file that you had just saved. Click on your file and then open. I've saved them both as a BMP and a JPG, and see what the difference shows up. Type in the name of your class, and then hit send. And again, this is the only way I'm going to be able to see your file and grade it. Once I have it posted, you can click on the JPEG and it's going to open up a separate little window for you. If you want to save these to your home computer, right click and save image as. Best of luck to you.